Menopause is a transitional moment that impacts not only the body but also emotions, energy, and even the way a woman sees herself in the mirror. Many report that suddenly, without major changes in their routine, a few extra pounds appear, especially around the belly, and refuse to leave no matter what they do. It feels as if the body no longer responds as it once did, that the diet that worked years ago has lost its effect, and that the motivation to exercise decreases day by day. But the truth is, this does not mean you've lost control. On the contrary, when you understand how metabolism works at this stage and apply the right strategy, it is absolutely possible to regain lightness, reduce abdominal fat, and strengthen muscle, even after 45 or 50. This journey is not about extreme restriction, but about balance, applying science to everyday life, and above all, about restoring your self-confidence. When it comes to real results, every choice and every habit creates a ripple effect in the body. That's why the first step in this protocol is to remove alcohol, at least during the fat loss phase. Alcohol is a silent saboteur. It doesn't just slow down fat burning. It also disrupts sleep, worsens hot flashes, and reduces your ability to make good food choices. The result? You wake up tired, unmotivated, and more likely to give in to cravings that derail your goals. Breaking free from this cycle allows your body to rebalance and burn fat naturally. And remember, it's not about never drinking again, but about giving yourself the chance to create the right environment for fat loss during this stage of life. With that foundation in place, the next step is nutrition. A simple but powerful calculation is to multiply your body weight by 12 to find the average number of calories you should eat daily for gradual, sustainable fat loss. If you want to accelerate results a bit, you can multiply by 11. But here's the key. This isn't about starving yourself. It's about eating the right amount so your body burns fat while still maintaining energy. In menopause, restrictive diets backfire. They worsen symptoms and accelerate muscle loss, which is already naturally faster at this stage. The secret is balancing quantity with quality and building a routine that works without suffering. And this brings us to the star of the strategy, protein. At this stage of life, every gram of protein is like a building block that sustains your metabolism, preserves firm muscles, and even supports bone health. The recommendation is to consume at least 0.8 to 1 g per pound of body weight, 1.8 to 2.2 g per kilo. For many women, this feels like a lot at first, but there are easy ways to make it practical. Start the day with a protein shake, quick and simple, providing 40 to 50 g right away. At lunch, include chicken, fish, or eggs. At dinner, go for a larger portion of salmon, lean meat, or even plant-based protein sources. Over time, this becomes as natural as brushing your teeth. Protein is not just about losing weight. It preserves muscle, protects bones, and helps control appetite, preventing those late-night cravings. Another common mistake that derails many women is obsessing over every macronutrient, carbs, fats, proteins, calories, all at once. This complexity creates frustration and burnout. The key is to simplify. Focus only on hitting two numbers, calories and protein. This reduces stress, clears confusion, and makes the plan easier to stick to long term. Because in the end, results don't come from perfection. They come from consistency. It's far better to nail the basics every day than chase perfection and give up. The next step is structuring meal timing. Here lies a powerful secret. The more predictable your eating routine is, the easier it becomes for your body to know when to feel hungry and when to stop. Start with your last meal. It should be 3 to 5 hours before bed. This small shift improves digestion, enhances sleep quality, and helps you wake up lighter. Then, plan breakfast, ideally 1 to 2 hours after waking, and rich in protein. Skipping breakfast may sound trendy, but in menopause, it often backfires, leading to more hunger, more cravings, and worse food choices at night. Between breakfast and dinner, add one balanced meal. This way, your body adapts, hunger is regulated, and the anxiety of uncontrolled snacking fades naturally. Hydration is another essential pillar. A large glass of water upon waking kickstarts metabolism and helps the body flush toxins. Drinking water between meals keeps everything in balance, and drinking it before meals increases fullness. Forget the old myth that water disrupts digestion. Science has debunked that. On the contrary, hydration keeps your skin firm, digestion regular, and even reduces hot flashes. Strength training is non-negotiable. In menopause, lifting weights is no longer optional. It's necessary. Just 3 sessions per week are enough to preserve muscle, protect your bones against osteoporosis, and keep metabolism active. Rest between sessions, pause 3 minutes between compound lifts, and 2 minutes for isolation exercises. Most importantly, focus on progress, adding weight or reps each week. That's how you build strength and visible results. Along with strength training, daily movement is essential. Walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps each day keeps the body active, improves circulation, balances blood sugar, and boosts fat loss. Small choices, taking the stairs, walking during phone calls, or going outdoors, add up to major benefits over time. The key is to weave movement into your daily life naturally. Another often overlooked factor is sleep. In menopause, sleeping well is almost a form of natural therapy. It reduces symptoms, regulates hormones, and supports fat loss. Create a sleep sanctuary, a cool, dark bedroom, no screens an hour before bed, and calming rituals like dimmed lights, a warm shower, or light reading. Quality sleep means waking with more energy, fewer sugar cravings, and greater motivation to stay consistent. Supplements can also be allies. Creatine is one of the safest, most researched supplements in the world. It helps preserve muscle and keeps metabolism active. Vitamin D, combined with K2, strengthens bones, supports hormone balance, and boosts mood, all vital for women in menopause. Many are deficient without realizing it, and correcting that makes a profound difference. Tracking progress keeps you motivated. More than just weighing yourself, measure your waistline, notice how clothes fit, and take progress photos every 4 weeks. These show changes the scale can't capture. Blood work every 6 months is also wise. It reveals how your heart, bones, and hormones are doing beneath the surface. This proves the process is about far more than aesthetics. It's about long-term health. Here's a powerful tool that most overlook: journaling. Writing daily about how you feel, what you accomplished, and the challenges you faced builds awareness, reveals emotional triggers, and strengthens confidence. Many women discover that beyond weight loss, they've gained energy, improved sleep, boosted libido, and reconnected with the joy of life. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, shift the way you talk to yourself. Words create identity. Instead of saying, "I can't eat that," say, "I choose foods that make me feel good." Instead of "I can't drink," say, "I don't drink." One phrase reflects struggle, the other reflects empowerment. Visualize yourself strong, healthy, and vibrant. See it first in your mind, and your body will follow. This is the real secret, not only to losing weight, but to keeping it off by creating a new identity, one of a confident, energized woman who owns her life.